let's move on to the third anime that we're going to be reviewing today, and that is Oshi Noku. Oh my god, guys, this show is insane. Not only is the first episode like an entire movie, okay, it doesn't slow down. You think that, oh, I'm gonna get bored of this because it's just, there's no action really. It's not a fiery action thriller suspense type. It's actually kind of like the opposite show that I would typically watch. But my goodness, man, this show is off the charts good. I gotta give props to the writer. This is intense. Just the ability to have just a couple of characters in a room talking to each other and being completely riveted is so amazing. So, without giving spoilers, the show is basically about, an idol, a Japanese idol. She's a big singer, she's famous, and she has kids behind the scenes. That's not a spoiler. The mechanism of how they have kids is a spoiler, so I won't tell you that part. I won't tell you there's something special about the children that I won't give away. But basically, she has to hide the fact that she has these children. And the show really gets into the idea of the obsessive fan. Especially, it seems that in Japanese culture, there's a lot of this, and the companies know this, and so they deliberately exploit this in a way that, puts a lot of pressure on the girls, especially who are performing at these levels. They have to keep up appearances, and they have to keep on lying in order to keep the fans happy. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show in terms of baby metal. But first, back to the show Oshinoku. This girl has to keep on lying, and she has to keep her kids a secret. And I won't give away the ending because it's so powerful and so impactful. It hits you right in the gut. It's insane. But yeah, you gotta watch this show, man. You gotta watch it. Whether you're a fan of like, high school dramas, not with a lot of action, just drama in general, or actions with a lot of suspense, this show has both. Because the writing and the drama and the interplay between characters is so freakishly good that the first episode goes by like that. You don't think that it's like, oh, it's like over an hour. It's like, oh, it's too long. No, it's not long enough actually. And then the next episode is only 20 minutes, and my goodness, 2 episodes in, I already know this show's gonna pop off in spectacular fashion, and it's gonna be emotionally painful. Because man, oh man, the way the second episode picks up and pits these two characters to at odds without them even knowing it yet, it's like, my goodness, man, this is gonna go south really, really fast. And so you will like Oshinoku if you're a fan of drama, if you're a fan of suspense in that drama. You will not like it if you're a hardcore action fan and you want to be stimulated all the time. And because that's not in this show, you have to pay attention to the dialogue and the words being spoken in order to feel the suspense. And so if you love hardcore action, then maybe the show might not appease you as much, but I would recommend that you still give it a shot, because I think you could be surprised and in terms of how much the show grips you. And so that's really, really important. And so I think you'll love it if you're okay to like have a bit of a drama. But if you're all about the action, you might not like it as much. However, there is some blood. There's actually quite a bit of blood in this, but it's not in the typical action form. So there is some violence in this show. But yeah, it's very, very, very good. And so definitely check that out. You can check out more of my anime reviews right here. And so let's get into what we all came